Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Leland. I do sound design and composition and stuff for Juice Galaxy, and I wanted to start this series where I just go and play the game and test out some sounds and stuff, and see if there's anything we can improve or change or what have you. So. Just gonna jump in, mess around, nothing crazy here. Got my 6 sunglasses. Bouncy ball gun. Alright, so one of the sounds I was going to look at today was the Tiny Sun spell. So that's this book I got here flopping around. So I was working on this. So right now it's just kind of a placeholder sound. It's kind of just like, sounds kind of 8-bitty. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like how it kind of trails off and gets bigger, you know? Flies up into the sky. It's kind of sick. But I'm messing around. We're trying to make a good charge up sound, like when you throw it out like that, and then a good explosion sound. It's not quite as broken up sounding. So anyway, we're just gonna like fly around and mess around with this spell and whatnot. See what we can find. Sorry if there's any spoilers or anything, or just doing random stuff. It just shoots everywhere, though. That's so high-pitched. That's cool, though. That's cool. Gotta love the flowers. Let's see, I think I have it in my inventory here. Gravity sphere, or black hole, or whatever you want to call it. See, this one doesn't really have a... I'm gonna work on this one because it doesn't really have a sound. I guess it kind of smashes on the ground. Really cool interactions you can have with this thing, though. So when you hold it, it grows. When you got frogs swimming, it's normal. Singing flowers in the background. So many possibilities for sounds. That's the fun part about this game. It's ridiculous how many things there are. Oh, yeah, so it looks like if you just hold this, it just gets bigger and accumulates things. Or you can do like a bunch of little guys. It's a really cool gravity effect. I might even need like an impact sound because there's so many different, there's a larger size gravity where it's just sucking things in and just like smashing around. And then there's a bunch of these little guys. When you get those guys, they're just like swarming and smacking on things, so it'd be interesting to make a sound for that. Spiders. You guys like spiders? If you do, that's weird. This one's got like a mustache. It's pretty chill. What other game has this some of the most unique Just rigged your CPU. Alright, well, I could actually honestly make a cooler footstep sound for these guys. I went in and did all the footstep sounds for the monsters a long time ago, and like the Stroll Fiend over here. He died. It's hard though, because everything's all like wobbly and they have funny footsteps because they're all flailing around and like their feet hit the ground in weird intervals. So it's not like a normal, yeah, the player's kind of normal. His feet kind of hit the ground, you know, in a constant succession, but a lot of the monsters are just like flopping around and throwing their feet. Like, let's check this guy out. He's like, yeah, he doesn't have a rhythm to when his feet hit the ground, so it's interesting making foot sounds that just go off at random intervals. I like the frogs though, they just bounce and rivet, so that's a nice aesthetic, I think. But yeah, anyway, this spider mustache dude, I bet I could, I'll have to put that on the list. Make some cool skittering sounds, maybe. I don't know, we'll try it out. That's all. I'm working with Fish Liquor, so I just kind of like, we both make sounds and throw them back and forth, and you know, like you like some of them, you don't like some of them. That's just how it goes. It's the creative process there. So yeah. It's basically just a bunch of messing around is the gist of this game. I have to make a new sound for that. Alright, so that's what I have for kind of like a rolling sound. This is what I came up for the so for like the black hole or the gravity sphere, you want a sound that when it throws out, you want something. Okay, yeah, so that's my kind of like, you're casting it kind of sound, so just a kind of a ramping thing there. And then this is my idea for rolling around, so it's rolling around and picking up things. It's kind of just sounds like a dumpster, just like smashing around, but I like that kind of sound. So you're chucking it. And it's picking up things. So that's kind of what I came up with. Just like messing around with some sounds. Yeah, and then this is what I came up with for the sun sound. So that'd be like it's throwing, and when we were watching it, how it goes out, and then it kind of flows up, and then explodes. It gets bigger and explodes. So I was thinking like a good would be a good throw because you're casting the spell, and it's growing in size. So I think that's a good thing. I basically took an explosion kind of sound off of Free Sound. Free Sound's a great resource. And I reversed it and added some effects and whatnot. So originally it sounded like, if I take everything off. So that's originally what it sounded like, just an explosion sound. And then I added cool reverb, a couple trash processors, trash tube processors, isotope, compressors, noise reduction. Basically, yeah, so I took that, that's the explosion sound, and then I reversed it. So that's giving that nice, like ramping up sound. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with just reversing things, which is funny that it works that way, but I also had this sound. That's a bigger kind of sound. So it really brings it like that stereo width there. And all together, so you throw it out. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we've come up with so far. I might mess around with it. I want to make, for the black hole gravity ball, I'd like to make it get some variations for like, if it's a small, like you just tap it, so you have like a bunch of little balls flying around, versus like where you have one just giant one, because I feel like this caters to like a big ball like going around and crunching things, but not so much like 100 little tiny balls smacking into things. So, and that might be something that we can just scale with, you know, the size in game, and we can scale that into how that affects the sound, like the pitch or something. And that would be an easy way to create differences based on size. Or I can like make something based on that sound. So yeah, we're gonna figure that one out. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I just wanted to go through those two things, and I plan to do more, but I don't do YouTube really. I don't really make YouTube videos, so I figured I'd give it a shot and see if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. And if not, that's cool. That's cool. Or tell me what you like more of, what you want more of, like just messing around in the game, or like more in depth into the sound design, or like where I get the sounds and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you guys.